Alright, well, I'm going to do this video because I did this video on the Goose decoys before the season started. Well, now that it's November, a lot of people are in North Dakota and everything like that, and there's now following the snow geese down. I'm going to do a video on the SX Decoy snow goose socks, flyers, and the SX Decoys poles that are pretty insane for what they come with. So, first, we'll go ahead and talk SX socks. This sock is a headless sock. They do have headed socks and everything like that, but is a collapsible backbone sock with a nice handle on the top for pushing it down into the dirt. It is sharp point, small graphite rod, easy to push them in, easy, you can snap them together. Probably hold 10 of them in a hand, but you can really carry a bunch of them underneath your shoulder. I have, I think, 40 dozen of these, but the tie-back material is really heavy-duty, strong. The drain holes, there are 3 drain holes in the bottom. So you make sure when if you leave your spread out all the time and it gets full of water, they're not going to get full of water. They're going to drain out. Come with the wings on the back, printed there, logo. But really good decoy, really well made. I used these last year when I had some snow geese in the field, and we put about 20 of these things out and was able to get them to come in. Really, a lot of movement. Doesn't really take much wind-wise to go ahead and move them around. Like I say, really easy. You just take them, flick it, stands up. The non-memory or the memory hole always go open no matter what you do. Try closing it. Super easy to deploy. Super easy to store. Right, I have all mine collapsed, stored in a bag like this. I think I have the 30-40 dozen that I have in the bag now with some other ones that I got, and then but yeah, they store pretty easy. They're pretty convenient. Price wise, I'm not sure what the price is. Give the shop a call. I know I talked to Scott the other day, and they're getting ready for it. They should. I think they have a shipment of stock come in, or they should be having a shipment of stock coming in. They do have full bodies. I do not have the stock full bodies. Here in Illinois, where I'm at, we don't get a lot of snow geese, so for me to spend money on the socks, I can't afford to do that. Maybe one day when we get more snow geese, I can go ahead and do it, but right now, socks is the way I'm running. Easy run and gun way to go. Everything like that in the spring. It gets wet and muddy, and I'm farming and gotta, quick in and out. This is the quickest way to do it. So, went over the socks. Now we're going to talk about the flyers. There's 2 different design of flyers. If I can get the thing over me. You got one, the head, like the Canadian Goose feeder. The head is tilted off to the right a little bit, and then you have a straight head. Super easy to put together. They both go together the same way. Add the little fiberglass rod right here, plastic rod. Take them, you go right in there. No movement around, everything. A little bit of wind. They move really great in low winds, everything like that. To put the heads together, you can see there's 2 bolts. I crisscross them, but you literally just take this. It's a piece of that plastic polyboard with the same stuff on top. If you look at the right here, the top is actually stitched to the plastic, so it's gonna hold itself, ready to get a longevity. But yeah, it will come to you with the back, this board, and the head all separate. And all you do is you take the back, put them on the the board, screw them into the screws. There already be set holes where they go. Take the head, push it on there, bolt it in, ready to go. Easy locking system for the rods. Go right in there. You tighten them down with the wing nut. But like I said, really, really easy. Not a whole lot for movement wise. You just get a little bit of wind and they move pretty diligently. I mean, there doesn't take much effort to do it. And then same with the standard head. Standard head's the same way. Screw them in there. Put it on the pole. I mean, you can see the wings moving a little bit, and that's just from the heater vent behind me. So, really great movement, really heavy-duty decoy. I have these, literally just take them, pull apart like that, fold them up, stick them right in the bag. I have, I think, 6 or 7 of these, and they just fold them like that. I got them in a separate bag, all my motion ones with all the stakes, and it's pretty quick and easy. Like I said, you pull it out of the bag, you just take it right there, boom, put it on the rod, stick the rod in the ground. There you go. The detail on them are phenomenal. Like you look, like everything, all the decoys that he has, detail is the main thing. You know, to the color on the beak, the head with all the feather, like engraves and everything in it. I mean, this decoy is definitely made for the hunter, and it's definitely for the looks. I mean, you can't really beat the price on them, right like that. I'm not real sure about the price, but they're kind of hard to beat. I mean, I think when I looked at them, to buy like even the White Rock ones, these were a lot cheaper to buy the White Rocks. So, like I said, same as the socks, if you're looking to buy some flyers and everything like that, go ahead and hit up the shop, give them a call. You know, they'll go ahead and help you out and get you ready with whatever you need. Snow goose season's coming up pretty quick, so everyone's getting it filled up, you know, getting their decoys and selling out pretty quick. Now, we'll talk about the flying rod. These are pretty slick. Like, usually I'm pushing together everything. This is threaded together. I know some people are like, oh, well, thread together if it cuts full of mud and everything like that, or damaged thread, how am I going to get together? Well, here's the thing, like me during season, I just leave them together. You ain't got to worry about it. Storing line, everything like that. They're 3-foot rods for 3 foot on the bottom. The bottom is a heavy graphite point to go ahead and stick in the ground. You know, rigidity and everything like that. And then the top, this one is a thinner rod, so you get a lot more movement out of it and everything like that. I'll take it apart and show you. But they do have 2 different rods. There's a thicker rod that will hold your decoys higher up in the air and everything. So like low wind and everything, you can use the thicker rods and that, or do vice versa. You get with one or the other. You could go ahead and request a thicker rod if you want to stay up. You don't get a whole lot of bouncing, but with like this style rod, the thinner one, you get a little bit more movement out of it. I mean, that's me holding it right there on the handle. So if I go down like this, and just a little bit of my wrist, it'll bob up and down. So when you have it all the way with the other rod on it sitting there, it'll be sitting down like this, but you have it on the windy days, that thing will just keep bobbing up and down like this, moving around, swiveling, and it looks realistic. You get 6 or 7 of those out there, put them in formation, and you'll be amazed how alive it looks. My buddy Nick from Missouri bought some. He went to go guide down in Oklahoma. He bought 3 of them, brought them down there, sent me a video. He loved them. He said the things are just insane, the way they go together and everything. The movement on them is crazy. They were in winds from anywhere from 10 miles an hour to 40 miles an hour, and they just held up and took a handle. And he's not rough on his stuff, but he doesn't say good things about stuff that he doesn't, you know, back up. The other nice thing about these rods, they're 6 foot tall. You can buy an extension portion, which is another 3 foot. I have 3 of these, so I have 3 regular and 3 with extension. So it'll give me 3 that are 9 foot and 3 that are 6 foot. And if the extension, I use a more rigid rod because it will actually act like a thinner rod because I'm putting it higher in the air. So you can actually, the way it goes on, both threaded, take it, you just thread it together, you know. And these work on all decoys, like flyers I've seen. We took them, my buddy had some dive bomb, or not dive bomb, what were they called? White Rocks, and they work with the White Rocks and everything like that. But they are killer. These rods are definitely the way to go. But yeah, now you go from 6 foot to 9 foot, and you get a lot more play out of it. It's like going with the 6 foot fishing rod and then going to a 9 foot. The tip it's just insane. Just a lot of movement, a lot of spring in it and everything, a lot of, you know, rebound back. But like I said, if you guys are looking to add to your snow goose spread or anything like that, or you're looking to start snow goose hunting, you know, check out SX Decoys. Call them at the shop. Talk to Rachel or Scott. They'll go ahead and help you out in any way they can. Like I said, newer company, but the quality, customer service, and the warranty and everything. Like he spent a lot of time making sure everything was, you know, set up for the hunter friendly and all that. And it literally has made my life easier, you know, buying his decoys. Like I said, I don't get no money from him or anything like that. I'm not on his staff. I'm just somebody that doesn't make a lot of money and loves to hunt. So I like to have decoys, and like I said, for the price of everything like that and the quality, you really can't beat it. The quality of everything is up there or above. Probably actually is above some of the name brand decoys. So like I said, if you're looking for anything, I'll put the phone number in the description below. Give them a call, call them. They are pretty busy, so if they don't get back to you, they'll give you a call back or message them on Instagram and Facebook. If you want to see other products they have, go on their Instagram and Facebook page, check out the pictures and everything, and go ahead and make your decision. I have a order coming in probably in a couple days for more decoys. So thank you very much. Hopefully this video is helpful. If you have any questions, leave a comment below. I'll see what I can do to help you. Other than that, you guys enjoy your season. I mean, snow goose season's only 3 months away, so let's go ahead and get after it and see if we can go ahead and make it rain. So you guys have a good day and enjoy your weekend.